You don't need a finance degree or win the lottery to fix your finances. Most people stay broke not because of how much they earn, but because they don't know how to manage what they already have. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 6 simple habits that you can implement to change your financial life in just 6 months, regardless of income level. So we first need to understand the power of why habits work and how to form them. This is just very simple with the compound effect, right? You start doing small steps over a long period of time and eventually it becomes second nature, right? So take making your bed in the morning. And if you're not used to making your bed and you start deciding to make your bed every single morning, you may not feel like doing it next week or next month. You may have to really seriously remind yourself, right? And set reminders. But after, let's say 30, 60, or 90 days, it'll become second nature to you because you've built that habit and you've proved to yourself that you can consistently do it. And so then you've acquired that habit and it's fully implemented into your life. And you have to understand that you can't just form a new habit, right? Habits come and go. You can only replace a bad habit with a good habit and vice versa. So I can replace my bad habit of sleeping through my alarm, right, with a good habit of waking up on time. So once you start setting up your habits right and correctly, you can start set up your life right and correctly through these financial habits. And so first off, we're gonna build zero-based budgeting, right? So essentially, we're gonna make sure and we're gonna look over our income, we're gonna look over our expenses and just track everything for 2 weeks, right? We just wanted to build the habit of looking over our finances on a regular basis and understanding what's coming in and what's coming out. And after this, we wanna build a budget to where our income and our expenses cancel out and just equal zero. We're gonna follow that budget and we're gonna give ourselves weekly check-ins. So every Sunday, every Saturday, every day where you have free time, we're going to check in and see how we're doing on following our new budget and making sure our income and our expenses cancel and equal zero at the end of the week. There's tons of tools that you can use to do this, right? I personally use Fidelity's planning tool and budgeting tool. I have it on my phone and I have it on my laptop, and you can do that as well. Or you can use ChatGPT or AI. You may even cancel a Netflix subscription that you didn't even know you still have. And the next habit is we're going to start implementing the 24-hour rule. So anytime you feel a impulse or urge to buy something that's very expensive and non-essential, please give yourself 24 hours to really think about it, judge, and understand if you still want to buy that. So after 24 hours, that idea comes back up. Do you even still want to buy it, right? You may not. You may not want to buy it in 24 hours. If you still want it after 24 hours and it's in your budget, your planned budget from the first habit, then you can buy it. If you still want it after 24 hours and it's in your budget, go for it. This habit really helps you build mindful spending and it really stops emotional buying, right? And that's very key. And the third habit that we're going to implement is to automate our money. So we're going to start automating everything that comes with money. We're going to automate our transfers to our bill paying, to our savings, and to our investments. And we're going to do this through the use of following our budget and knowing exactly where to put our money and to put our money into our expenses and to put our money into our investment accounts. So me personally, I already know that every single paycheck, I'm setting aside 10% for my 401k. I've already automated that out of my paycheck. So I don't even really see it hit my bank account because I've already put in that transfer. So as soon as my paycheck comes in, that 10% comes out. And you're gonna do the same for your investments, your bills that you need to pay on a consistent basis in your savings. And eventually you can start automating how much you can put into things you'd want or into travel accounts. What you don't see, you don't spend. Who would have thought of that? Automate your money so good choices happen by default and you limit your bad decisions. So habit 4, it's really to just improve your income earning. While yes, we can do the best we can to manage the money we have better, automate our transfers and automate our investing, you have to be able to increase your income because inflation is real, costs are rising, and this economy is not built for the weak. You have to be able to earn more and explode your income, no matter how much it is. Whether it be you doing a job that no one wants to do, or you learning a new skill, right? So some jobs that people don't want to do is no one wants to do trash. No one wants to pick up trash that's on your front porch, right? Those guys get paid really good. No one wants to do UPS or FedEx. Those guys get paid really good, right? No one wants to go work in the oil field for a couple years, right? Those guys get paid very well due to them moving to an oil and gas city for work and staying away from their families for weeks and months on end. But they're exploding their income. And if you know how to properly save and budget that newfound income, you can set yourself up. The next habit is strategic debt elimination. We are going to tackle our debt using the debt snowball method. We're going to list out every single piece of debt and liability that we have. And we're going to tackle the lowest and smallest one first, and then the next one, and next one, and next one, all the way up to our highest one, right? Because once you pay off one thing and you cross it off on your list, you start to feel better and better and better and better until you're consistently paying off all of your debts. And this is why the debt snowball method is so powerful. It builds that habit into your choices and you feel better as you're eliminating your debt because this frees up more income for you. And you need to be checking your debts and liabilities on a weekly basis to make sure that you're accurately and systematically eliminating it over time as fast as you can. Because I personally have a friend, after college, he eliminated his student loan debt in just 2 years. That's because he lived below his means and he really wanted to pay off his student loan debt so he didn't have to worry about it anymore. And that's through tracking and using the debt snowball method and having his weekly check-ins. And the last habit is weekly financial education. You need to be sharpening your mind and increasing your financial literacy on a weekly basis. Whether this is from social media, books, YouTube videos, going to sit-down learnings, or going to conventions on a consistent basis, at least 30 to 60 minutes minimum every week. You need to be learning more about finance and your personal finance, right? Because at the end of the day, it's just going to help you put more money in your pocket and increase your chances of becoming more wealthy down the line. Some topics that I consistently go over and some topics that you need to go over as well is income skills and income earning, right? Taxes, that's a big one. Investing, and maybe even your millionaire mindset and psychology. Start doing these and researching new topics and areas on a weekly basis or as often as you can, and build that habit and you'll become more financially successful. And please, and if you follow all 6 of these financial habits, you will be well on your way to becoming more financially successful in just 6 months, I promise you. And if you want more individualized help, please reach out to me in the comments. Like this video, subscribe, and follow for more videos just like this.